My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Slay the Spire Modded with the Mod the Spire Launcher, Base Mod, Always, Whale, Fetch Mod, the Construct, SDS Lib, Hubris, Relic Sorter, RNG being Random Knob Generator, Replay the Spire, Black Mod, Infinite Spire, and the Mystic. It is time to play the Construct. We also have, in particular, activated Clockwork Phoenix. Your upgraded Construct cards can now be mega upgraded outside of combat, rather than effectively Clockwork Souvenir for the Construct. Alright. So typically what I end up doing with the Construct is finding a card. Wow, kill one transient, nice. Actually getting a reward for that is actually really cool. Anyway, I usually just get one Construct card and then mega upgrade it as quickly as possible to find my strategy around that. So 3 random basic cards seems like a garbage idea. So does obtain a random colorless card, and random boss relic completely shoots that in the know what I mean? So we'll be taking the enemies in the next 3 combats have 1. That is to say HP. Not that they've successfully completed the combat before you even enter it. Okay. This is actually one of the very few problems I have with Construct mod. And I have to imagine this is just because of the architecture of the base game not really allowing for it. But you can't view what a mega upgrade is going to be unless you already have an upgraded card. So, like, I can't check what the mega upgraded version of this is. I think this one becomes gain 3 energy this turn and 3 energy next turn. Shuffle 1 slime into your draw pile. Just not that bad. And then Focus Beam is 12, put this on top of your draw pile. I think upgraded, it used to be 0, put this on top of your draw pile. But now I think it's draw a card, then put this on top of your draw pile, and it stays at 1 cost so that it can't be just like Unceasing Top, Focus Beam, win the game instantly. I'm going to take the Battery Acid basically as a setup for expensive things that I want to take later on. Randomize my starter, like, yeah, sorry about that. Not happening. Upgrade or lose a defend. More than happy to lose it. And then I'll remove a strike as well. Looks like I'm pretty likely to get 2 elites with my final 2 charges of the Denow's Lament here. Impenetrable replaced another strike. We are very low on strikes right now. Although Impenetrable is 25 block, gain 2 energy next turn. The mega upgrade being 25 block this turn and next turn, and 22 energy next turn, which is pretty ridiculous. So I can either rest, then go to an elite, question mark, elite, or I can elite, question mark, elite, rest, elite. This has a later rest, but it doesn't have access to the shop, whereas this has access to the shop after fighting 3 elites. So I'm probably going to want to go there for a removal or something like that. Just seems likely. Woo, got him. That was a rough fight. Funnel, at the end of your turn, unused energy is converted to 4 block each. Also, let's have another quick look over here. Impenetrable, we've already picked that up, so thank you, I'll take my 100 gold. Panic Fire, whenever a non-exhausted card, sorry, non-upgraded card cycles, exhaust it and deal 8 damage to a random enemy. So that's a really easy way to get like rid of all of my strikes and defense, or defense rather. Mode Shift Sweeping Laser. Suppressive Fire gives you blur, and we have like a lot of defense, so I think I actually may want to take Suppressing Fire and mega upgrade that to get 3 blur. This is really unfortunate. I didn't want to shop yet. Healing Shard for each act you climb. Heal 1 HP at the end of combat. Each act. Oh, right. So if you've climbed, 3 acts, which is to say you've completed the game once, this is an Infinite Spire card, then you'll be healing 3 at the end of each combat. Cool. Okay, that makes sense. It usually doesn't matter how much you heal at the end of combat in Infinite, because typically you're killing everyone instantaneously. So unless you're losing HP whilst doing so, Rocket Booster is actually really, really, really good, and I'm really sad that I don't get to take it here. That's the construct. Whenever you defeat an elite, upgrade a random card. I love that so much. Power Up is actually kind of hilarious as well. Deal 5 damage, upgrade all of your basic strikes and defends, or rather all of them gain 2 power for this combat, upgrades for 3, and then upgrades to be like 5, I think, after that. And it becomes pretty ridiculous pretty quickly. I would take Discovery for flexibility if it weren't for the fact that I want to save my money for the later shop. Kind of want to remove another card. Let's do that. All right, there we go. We did it. 2 elites down with the same Nia's Lament. Hell yeah. Gambling chip at the start of each combat. Discard as many cards as you like and then draw that many. I'd really like to see the Bear and Romeo and can't remember the name of the last one, but the bandits on floor 2. That would be nice to see them now. Metal Shell totally makes sense, especially now that we have the Suppressive Fire. The thing is, this deck currently doesn't deal damage, so we do need a way to do that soon. Claw Grip. At the end of a turn, or rather each turn, retain a random card. It costs 1 less energy next turn. Pretty damn good. I'm gonna upgrade the Suppressive Fire, especially because this next space could just be... Damn. Sentinels in particular is what I was talking about there. Or what I was thinking about. So if I can't deal my damage... Oh, no. I think I have to get my attack mode out, is the thing here. Otherwise, I never win this fight. Yup. Rough. Attack mode strike. Well, I should have played the defend first. Yeah, it's my bad. Would have got myself 2 more block there. Battery Acid, Impenetrable. Suppressive Fire isn't giving me anything next round, and I'm not being attacked next round. Okay, so I don't need Suppressive Fire here. Which means that I can hold on to it for next turn, possibly using the Claw Grip. Sadly, that didn't happen. Yeah, no, need to continue going aggressive, sadly. Thank you, Metal Shell, for basically being my only defense, by the way. Or rather, my only reasonable defense. Alright, and then Suppressive Fire Strike. Whew! Old Nail from Hubris. Perhaps it can be reforged. I have to imagine this is a direct reference to the main weapon of Hollow Knight in the title Hollow Knight. Hey, mode shift, cool. That's the ability effectively for me to suddenly go aggressive and kill someone. So I could defense mode, just block up, you know, end up suppressive firing, just build a ridiculous amount of defense, and then suddenly turn around, use mode shift and kill someone. In particular, it is also going to give me 102 gold to take. So, not bad. Sweep Laser would actually be a really, really, really good kind of combo piece with it later as well. Hell yeah. Start out with some damage. Don't mind if I do. Don't need to swap anything. Mode shift got retained as well. Excellent. All right. Hell yeah. Is our boss this floor? It's not the Snecko again, is it? Okay, it's not. Cool. Critical hit. Cycle unless an enemy is weak or vulnerable. Deal 14 damage. Pretty good. Unfortunately, I have no weakness or vulnerability application at the moment, so... Yeah. Deal 16 and take 5. I think that's actually super interesting for this deck right now, because... we can still attack people while we are gaining strength. Or rather, while we're gaining dex, because this does so much damage, and also the damage that it does to us would be blocked by our block. You know what? I'm not going to take it, though. Right. Removing one more card will finish a quest to get me 158, so I'm actually in the clear in terms of money, should I remove another. So, definitely going to be doing so. Get a defend out of there, and then I'll remove 5 cards. Thank you for that mission. I can now take the Gremlin Horn. That'd be cool as hell. Bottled Rain, Oddly Smooth Stone. Oddly Smooth Stone in particular would be actually amazing as well. Bronze Scales is a way to deal some damage to our enemies. Although I think the Gremlin Horn still kind of severely outweighs it. All right. I can play everything this turn. Or I could just be short of playing everything and then leave Impenetrable for next turn. That seems correct. I should have played Battery Acid there, by the way, to guarantee that Impenetrable was the card or rather, Impenetrable was the card that I ended up holding. Thankfully, it doesn't make a difference. Swift Pot as well as Cycle. If there's more than one enemy, your attacks deal double damage this turn. See, the thing is, that's also not that great for me. Like, I don't deal damage with this deck yet. I'm really, really mortified about it, frankly. Dig here for a relic. Bottled Geyser. Upon pickup, choose a card. Each time you shuffle your deck, that card is placed on top. Let's do that with Suppressive Fire. Just always have that available to us. Impenetrable's definitely next turn. I'm thinking like strike, defense mode shift, Metal Shell. Oh look, there's the Suppressive Fire, of course it is. This only gives us 2 energy, so I actually can't even play Impenetrable this turn as well as the Suppressive Fire. I'll use Battery Acid to play Metal as well as the Suppressive Fire. That means that the Retain from the Claw Grip has to hit the Impenetrable. And now we're safe. And it's time to get back to being aggressive. Excellent. I want a defense mode now, enabling myself to get defensive options here. Yeah. And I'll also retain some of that defense for the next turn. Let's skill potion here for... Exhaust your hand, draw 3 cards. I don't know about that. Take and analyze and also draw 3. This is our Suppressive Fire, good. So we're going to be splitting you this turn, so I want to go as aggressive as I even possibly can. Analyze. Burn 2 slimes. Do I need to Battery Acid, play out some extra stuff here? Gives me a lot of block for next turn. Okay, that's Suppressive Fire, though. getting that blur, stacking it. Easy Metal Shell. I kind of want to play the mode shifts. Is that even a good idea? Where's my damage in this deck still? It's Suppressive Fire. Suppressive Fire is all of my damage right now. Mortifying. Yeah, there it is again. Attack mode, Suppressive Fire. Throw in a Strike as well as an Analyze. I'm looking for the ability to kill that backline as quickly as possible. And I think that I'm going to get it through the Bottled Geyser providing me my only AoE card constantly in Suppressive Fire being put back in my hand. I can attack mode here, but the thing is I'm also looking at the explosive pot. I mean, I will attack mode. Never mind. I can kill without it. It's fine. I've already got the... Yeah. I've already got the blur to retain this for this turn as well, so basically I just need the 32. Okay, so this deck does no damage, but it can, need be, suddenly pull damage out of nowhere. That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna Battery Acid, Analyze, Mode Shifts, and this is literally all about just getting me through to my next deck as quickly as possible. So that I can get Suppressive Fire, and of course I have no strength. Oops. Dang it. Well, at least I'm fully well prepared and defended. There's the mode shift Suppressive Fire I was looking for. Whew. Is that flawless as well? Flak Barrage and Sweet Laser. Both of those are things that I would take in a deck that is defensive and then mode shifts and then goes aggressive. So I'm kind of just waiting. Bunker. When a card is retained, gain 2 block. I think this has actually been lowered in terms of its cost. Wasn't it 2 before? I think it also had a slightly more powerful effect. I guess because the idea is this is 30 block a turn if you just retain your entire hand, right? So choose a non-rare card in your draw pile, exhaust your hand, and then replace that with copies of that card. Exhaust. The mega upgrade to this, I believe, just makes it 1 cost. So is there anything I would do that with? Not really. Siege Form is interesting. I mean, we can kind of afford to play it. And 2 strength until the end of the turn whenever you play a card. But the thing is, we don't play that many cards in the same turn, so... I don't really want to change this deck. I want this deck to just be Suppressive Fire blocking me forever. Ooh. Remove 2 cards. Or Sozu. Like, is the extra energy actually that important? When I have Battery Acid and Impenetrable both in my deck, is it actually necessary? Especially, I also have the Gremlin Horn and I have the Claw Grip, so feels like, to me, that it's not necessary to get the Sozu. In fact, it's better off probably just to remove more cards. Yep. So that I can get back to that Suppressive Fire constantly. Also, it's worth noting, I have the Bottled Geyser. I can... Wait, can you rebottle the Bottled Geyser? Because that's from Replay the Spire, and I only know that you can rebottle the Hubris bottles. That can be a problem. Maximum 2 elites. Unfortunate. Give Bear his chip. There we go. Hell yeah. Let's get that done. I don't really know what I want to do with this hand at all. Attack mode, Suppressive Fire, defense mode, mode shift. That's just so that I can try and get a 1-cost card, play that. Okay. So that I can retain Impenetrable. Because for some reason, Impenetrable seems important. Call it a hunch. Okay, I can actually retain both of these. Because one of them is automatically retaining by virtue of the card itself, and then the other one is retaining courtesy of the claw grip, which seems to check whether or not the card it's trying to retain retains itself already, which is merciful. I could see that not going in that direction, just being really frustrating. I kind of want to mode shift just for the card draw here. Yeah. Just relying on the blur to keep me safe. Hell yeah. Attack mode, suppressed by a metal shell. It doesn't matter that I metal shelled at the end there because I just wanted the plated armor from it anyway, by the way. Just making that clear. And now it's a problem. So now we want to suppressive, mode shift, and then battery, defend. Just, you know, go completely over the top. Oh, metal shell is just so comfy. One more metal shell, and then let's go back to attack mode. We kind of constantly have to flip back and forth here. It's weird to do. The metal shell is just gaining and gaining and gaining over time. Eventually, that's just going to be enough to defend us. Fine. Fine. I'm effectively just going to go super into defense and then suddenly pop the mode shift to go for a kill. Because this is seeming like I'm basically just treading water at this rate. Okay. Defensive, and then I can, what, like, mode shift suppressive fire. Hell yeah. Actually, that's not that bad. As in saying that's the turn that I should start aggressing, because we have the ability to be defended for the next, like, 5 or 6 turns after it anyway. Suppressive, strike. Could mode shift, probably not a great idea right now. Should have just metal shelled there, but again, not necessary. Okay, shift strike is the deal 9 damage, gain 3 gain 3 strength, lose 3 dex, and then mega upgrades to 11, 5, and 5. I really want that. Mugger Looter, yikes. I think we actually just go defensive and let them take our money here. Like, I'm actually pretty certain that's how we best handle this. I'm also going to throw both of those potions out, because if I can keep my money at all, that would be lovely. Shops coming up and all. Attack mode is one of 2 remaining cards in my deck. So if I defense mode shift, then suppressive, then draw attack mode, I can have 4 attack on top of 7's 11, plus the 4 damage that they're already taking, 15, plus a strike for 10. Okay, so I actually could kill. So we defense mode, metal shell, defend. Then we mode shift. We did get the attack mode, nice. Yeah. And that left me with the ability to take exactly one of you out. And that just so happens to be enough. Nice. Probably too much. Again, as this character, I find it best to just focus on a couple of cards and mega upgrade them as quickly as possible. Kind of want to go to the left here just so I can get another midline upgrade as well as that earlier shop. There's 3 question marks here, and I desperately do want to hit as many question marks as possible so that I can possibly see Bear. Cool. All right. Give Bear his chip. Gain a reward. My lucky chip. How can I ever repay you? Here, take this mask as a symbol that you will always be one of us. We get the red mask. I lost the chip, though. Aw. That's annoying. I do get a black card, though, also. Collect. Draw 3 cards and upgrade them. Upgrades to draw 4 and upgrade them. Also got Death's Touch, which is X cost, deal 10 damage, apply 5 poison X times. Okay. And then Gouge, which is deal 5, apply 3 weak and vulnerable. I think I just take the collect so that I can try and mega upgrade my own cards during combat. Not super on board with actually all of this, surprisingly. I actually would have preferred to keep the gambling chip there. I thought that somehow you would end up getting to keep the gambling chip as well. Sadly, that turned out not to be the case. Okay. Collect just drew Suppressive Fire and didn't upgrade it. Your cards can now be mega upgraded outside of combat. Oh, the only things that allow you to mega upgrades inside of combat are the things that specifically say that you can mega upgrade things inside of combat. So that's why this isn't working. So collect is effectively just card draw for me. That's fair enough. With the amount of energy I have, card draw is actually reasonable, but also grumble. Yep, we're just going to keep going defensive. Be all good, you'll see. Well, eventually, not this time. Thank you, collection. Thinking defense mode, metal shell, battery acid, defense suppressive. So taken care of next turn as well. Now I'm going to mode shift, attack form, suppressive fire. And we are fully defended at the end of this turn. I think I'm going to have to lose a bit of HP here just to get that Spheric Guardian down, basically. Easy draw. Actually, the more I look at this, the more I realize that that metal shell at the end could just be my salvation for this turn. Then I can leave mode shift to later again. So I mode shift, then metal shell, and I'm fine. So now all we're waiting for is our next mode shift. And there it is. Mode shift, attack mode, and suppressive. Right. Whew. Poison, heavy bolt, electrocute, stasis. Stasis, exhaust a card next time you play this. Add 1 mecha upgraded copy of that card to your hand, and 2, and then 3. I really don't know about that one, though. Like, I still just need a way to deal damage. Like, literally, Sweep Laser or Flak Barrage. Both of them. Like, either of them. Oh. Thwack, you were knocked unconscious. I think I will take the risk on this one. No, obviously not. Obviously not. Obviously not. The Gremlin Knobs would instantly destroy me. Of course not that. Sorry, my bad. Whew. Right. We'll Attack mode suppressive, then mode shift defense, then defend, collect. Damn it. I wanted just another defensive card, dang it. Ooh, that vulnerability as well, yikes. So we do have the extra defense now, so I could just defend Metal Shell. That does it. Yeah, and we should just get that done. Although I'm actually fully defended this turn anyway, so I'll also throw out the suppressive. Getting that blur. I need the suppressive upgraded again as well, by the way. Get that blur to hold on for a wee bit longer. So these 3 cards would be upgraded on draw. We definitely collect first. I wanted defense mode, Metal Shell, probably suppressive. So you know what? It's defense mode, Metal Shell. Then we've got 5, 18, so what? We're 14 short of being fully defended. So I'm thinking battery acid, defend, then mode shift attack, suppressive strike. This is just to set myself up with the possibility of killing next turn. In fact, it definitely kills the backliner next turn because the suppressive fire has to be back on top of the deck, as we've seen prior. Yeah, we can't kill the gremlin knobs though. We play almost nothing but skills. You have to realize that. So the gremlin knobs would instantly kill us. Collect hit some pretty good upgrades. Do want to get back to that impenetrable when I can. Yeah, let's defend. Again, this seems the situation where I just need a finisher that I just still lack in this deck. That's why I'm really happy that I've got a shop in... Never mind. No. No, I definitely didn't miss path because I assumed that I would have a shop. That's not a thing that I sound like I would possibly have done. Hey, we did get impenetrable there. Nice. Impenetrable. Impenetrable. And I'm thinking suppressive fire thereafter. Whew. Every skill I play is more annoyance for the Pilcrow. Ooh, easy to do with the battery acid, by the way. Because that's a skill, and then I play a bunch of skills thereafter as well. And then it's time to mode shift and block a pretty ridiculous amount. So we're just going aggressive at the start and then defensive at the end of each individual turn. I mean, it's... Tell you what, it's certainly one way to get things done. Slowly. Very, very slowly. But I tell you what, it gets them done nonetheless. Soon as we mega upgrade that suppressive fire, we're in such a better position. But no midline upgrades are available here, unfortunately, for us. I'm going to leave that strike in hand. Defense, battery acid, collect. I'm hoping to draw the battery acid upgraded, which we did. Nice. Okay. We've got so much block that now the suppressive fire, as long as it's always played every single turn, which it is, we should be okay. I mean, I should have played the defend before anything there, but I didn't know I was going to draw a card that I didn't want to play. Okay, that's the Pilcrow again, and sure. Not a great turn for us, all things considered. Oh, we didn't even get the suppressive that turn either. Yikes. That's actually really annoying. Now I have to swap back in the other direction again. Alright, mode shift. Defense mode, defense. I guess I'll also battery acid so that I can make sure that I carry some of that on with me. These burns are starting to be a pretty significant problem. As long as we play the defend at the start of the next turn. Damn it. I've got the card draw to deal with this right now. And there's no aggression left in my deck either. I'm going to actually throw out this poison potion. I think we might need it. Mode shift's a good hold there. Good gosh. Yeah, we're taking damage this turn. You know what? I think we actually just need to go aggressive. I'm going to defense mode, mode shifts. Then attack mode, suppressive far. Taking just a whole lot of damage this turn. But setting myself up with the kill the turn after. That sucked. Darkstone Periapt, whenever you obtain a curse, increasing max HP by 6. And there's a pre-upgraded stasis. Mega upgrades to become innate, retain, and 3. Accumulators make a copy of a non-rare card in your draw pile, but the thing with that is, like, sure, what do I... Like, after I mega upgrade Suppressive Fire, nothing past that point matters. Ooh, I love this. All right. The Fated Die. You come across a pedestal with a 20-sided object sitting atop. The inscription on the pedestal reads, Alter Fate for better or worse, the runic icosahedron. Right-click during combat to activate. Once per combat, you may roll the icosahedron. Pocketing mysterious object, the inexplicable sense that your fate has been twisted washes over you. It is cool as hell. I love this a lot. Let's right-click, and what happened? 3. Okay, 3 Void just got out as my... whoo, that's a problem. 3 Void got added to my discard pile. Well, you can go pretty defensive in this, thankfully. 2 Void left in my deck. If I play Collect, I immediately lose all of my energy. So I think we defense mode, defend, metal shell, and then collect. So there goes all of the energy in a hand where I didn't really have access to it anyway, so. Yeah, dude. Thinking now, probably impenetrable. Collect first. Defense mode, impenetrable. Good battery acid, but I don't think it's necessary. Again, this is going to be another situation of get us, as defensive as we possibly can, as quickly as we possibly can. And then retain that wherever possible, and then suddenly attack mode and kill. Sure. When is our next upgrade? Okay, 3 spaces. 3 spaces and then suppressive fire is done. And then I will often be in the circumstance where I can actually just stand there and go, yeah, I have enough block to block me from all of the rest of time. And now I can just go aggressive. So suppressive fire is set up, I guess. At least from that telling. Ooh, hang on. Suppressive fire collects suppressive fire here is really good. Gets 2 turns of blur for nothing, basically. Now I can just throw on to attack, right? Yeah. We'll mode shift, attack mode, suppressive fire collects suppressive fire. And this ability to keep up my blur on the ridiculous amount of block that I stacked is how this deck, I guess, is going to have to play. Lock Potion, as well as Versatility, Antimatter, and Analyze. Reduce your energy to 0, deal 4 damage for each other card in your hand. Somehow you need to have a full hand and not have any energy left. So I'm thinking like a deck that draws a ridiculous amount, I guess, could use this, but it needs to draw a ridiculous amount and then still have the antimatter available at the end of the combat, so. Or rather have 0 energy whether you want to play the antimatter. I don't know. I could see that working in like a Dead Branch deck, where your hand just fills up, regardless of what you want. Matryoshka, the next 2 chests you open contain 2 relics, unfortunately. Unlikely to be super valuable for me. Excuse me? Actually, you know what? My deck wasn't shuffled, so I guess it's fair that the Bottle Geyser didn't put it on top. Alright, let's roll the Runic Icosahedron. We got an 18 at the start of each turn, gain an extra energy. Cool. Very cool. I've seen a lot of the effects from the Runic Icosahedron. I haven't seen all of them. I have seen what the D20 does, though. Or rather, sorry, the D20 is the Runic Icosahedron, right? I've seen what the 20 effect does. It's really cool. All right. Should have struck beforehand. Ultimately, it doesn't matter. So what can I best get done here? Kind of want to collect before we really do anything. I got the defense mode upgraded. It's actually something I desperately wanted there. Defend. Battery acid, and then... Cool. Just trying to get the chain of those blurs going. I can Alright, I'm gonna mode shift suppressive fire. So we attack mode before we do that now. Suppressive fire, and then we'll collect, which is gonna get us back to another suppressive fire. And there's my mode shift back, so I can now go defensive if I desperately want to. I will, because then I can use the defense mode here. Alright, so now I'm protected for a bunch of turns. The attack mode is back. There's a collect. Okay, very much hoping that this hits a mode shift, which it does. Awesome. So now I'll mode shift, attack form, suppressive fire, strike, just start going in for those deeps. Awesome. 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 Guess we just throw out the suppressive fire again? Probably just pass this turn after that. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. Suppressive fire, and then collect, and then suppressive fire for the kill. Easy. Keeping the deck thin allows me to do things like that. Charge shot. Deal 5 damage, +5 for each turn this was retained. I could retain that literally every turn and then just blow someone up with it. But the thing is, that's effectively what I'm doing with the rest of my cards right now. So is this providing something new? Not really. Hey, we can rebottle the geyser. Cool. Not that I want to rebottle, but knowing that I can is nice. We'll upgrade the suppressive fire so that we're getting 3 blur per time we play it. Find some potions, happily. Take the deck is so thin that I think Cursed Concoction is actually really bad for us. So hold off, won't take that. Alright. Well, Runic Icosahedron, let's go. 15, draw 1 additional card each turn. Damn, that's good. Nice. I'm also going to use reflective coating here. So I've got blur for a ridiculous period of time. And this enemy is going to take the damage they deal to me back themselves for at least 3 turns. Which is nice. I'm going to Metal Shell collect. The hope is that Metal Shell gets upgraded, and it does. Awesome. Get another suppressive fire out there. Sure, throw out a defend as well. Not half bad. Oh, you're really trying to deal the damage to me, bud, and I'm really, really terrified about it. So it's defense mode, defend, metal shell, suppressive, burn a slime, sure. Alright, now we need to deal the rest of the damage to the enemy ourselves. It's a problem. When am I finished defending? That's a question. I think maybe now. Yeah. All right. I'm going to defend, then battery acid. All right. Mode shift for the draw. Metal shell, not bad. Then suppressive fire collects, and there's the suppressive fire again that I don't get to play, but it is upgraded. Or rather, it is still mega upgraded. As if that was going to change for any reason. Yeah, I'm not comfortable with how many attacks I have. I'd really like if I had a lot more. Again, Sweep Laser or Flak Barrage, both would be completely reasonable. Adored, even. Suppress Strike, and then redraw them, and then another attack mode, suppress, got him. Whew. Thread Needle at start of each combat gain 4 plated armor, not bad. Gatling Gun, how much energy do we really have? Not that much. And we don't really have strength. So this is a finisher, but is it the finisher for our deck? I mean, it can be. I don't think it's necessarily that good at it, though. Hang on. Let's think. Automaton's the end of this floor. Alright, I'll take it. Let's roll the Icosahedron. 8. Gain 5 weak. Not bad. You got me. All right. Attack mode, mode shift, metal shell, suppressive. So it's actually attack mode, suppressive, mode shift, metal shell. Defense mode, metal shell. I can take 1 damage this turn if I'd like to. Fine with 1. And collect is now 0 cost. Excellent. Or rather for this turn. Extra energy next turn. Gatling Gun seems to make sense. I'm going to battery acid before I collect for the possibility of getting the battery acid back and having it pre-upgraded. Didn't get it. It's fine. We'll impenetrable, mode shift, attack mode, suppressive fire, then Gatling gun. And the idea is that we really hope we have Gatling gun next turn, basically. It's not Gatling gun. Oh well. Okay, if I play everything except for the battery acid, that's a really good move for us here, I believe. Because then I retain the battery acid for the turn where we have Gatling gun. Gatling gun, rather, sorry. Attack mode, battery acid, Gatling gun! Really feels like that should have been more effective. Yay, Gatling gun! I mean, I'm so defended, I can just go back to the Gatling gun again and again and again like that. Thinking like attack mode, battery acid, collect. Hey, Gatling gun got upgraded. Not bad. Gatling gun. Got him. Whew, finally. Swift potion as well as synchronize. Whenever you draw 2 of the same card in a row, deal 8 damage to all enemies. That's a way to get some damage done. We have exactly 2 defense total. That is the only way that one's going to work for us, so I don't think that one's that great. Force Core is actually pretty ridiculous. Like, if it was mega upgraded, we would just cycle through the deck enough times, and then eventually it would be ridiculous. I'm going to Smith, put the Force Core upgrade. Oh, I should have rebottled it first. Hang on. Yeah, let's save and quit. See if we can reload this space. Continue. Show me if this works. Yeah, cool. We'll rebottle the Force Core into there and then upgrade the Force Core. So this is just so that we can start the chain of the Force Cores as quickly as possible. Defend, Metal Shell. Suppressive defend. Bad. Those Force Cores eventually are just going to get out of control. It's going to be lovely. There's 3 strength at the end of the turn. Mode shift is actually interesting with this. Like, I can swap my temporary strength out of being strength. Okay, so Impenetrable and the Force Core are going to be taken, but Suppressive Fire is actually the only one I care about in my entire deck right now. Oh, Runic Icosahedron. 1. We rolled a natural 1. Unplayable. Soulbound. Cannot be removed from your deck. Whenever this card is drawn, lose 1 energy. No! Of course we rolled the natural 1. Of course we would. That's fine. I've dealt with worse. Alright. Just filling my deck with Force Cores now. Suppressive, Impenetrable. No, it's Suppressive needs to go out is the thing. Impenetrable is nice if you get it, but let's prioritize correctly. Yeah, both of you took garbage things from my deck, so it really doesn't matter to me. Yeah, already lost stuff to a natural 1. Dang. Thinking defense mode collect. Oh, look at all these Force Cores. Whenever we decide to mode shift, we're going to go kind of ridiculously off. Amount of block. Oh, you ruined it. I don't have the energy to Impenetrable and then Suppressive Fire as well. See, I think Impenetrable should be a setup turn for a Gatling gun. So I actually think it's like defense mode, defend, Metal Shell, suppressive fire. Suppressive fire obviously should have happened at the very start of all of that, but also doesn't matter, does it? So. That's just some lovely strength. Sure, we'll impenetrable now. Gatling gun's still in the deck. There it is. Battery acid as well. Wow. Mode shift and 2 force cores in there also. Wow. Good gosh. Right, we will obviously metal shell first. I don't want to suppress it as well. Okay, so 11 is 14, 2x times 2x is 8, so 14 8 times across. This is 23 times for 1. Okay, so we do play suppressive fire first, then Gatling gun. Actually, also, it should have been battery acid before the Gatling gun, but surprisingly, it's not that much of a problem. Like, it would have killed the orb in the back line. That's about as much difference as that would have made for us. Here's all the force cores cycling, making the Gatling gun an actually reasonable pickup. Which, as you can imagine, for the longest time, it wasn't. All right. With this much plated armor, we're kind of just defended. We're fine. And then more of them, eh? Will battery, Gatling, kill. Nice. Super slow deck, and that was not perfect, I don't believe. No, it was perfect, I think. Battery core, a random card in your hand causes 1 less for this turn when cycled. That's super interesting. Shield burst is also another way to get this to suddenly blow everything up. Oh, man. Shield burst is really good here. Okay, and then we just take the Runic Dome. Gain energy at the start of each turn. You can no longer see intense. We've also got Scarier Mask, Hubris. The weakest enemy flees at the beginning of multi-enemy fights, and Honey Jar. Draw 1 extra card a turn. Retain up to 1 card a turn. Extra choice on card reward screens. Extra potion slot, and you cannot skip rewards. Let's have a quick look at this map. Not great paths for us, unfortunately. Yeah, I can get maximum of 2 elites. Starting here, going up. And that's in particular because I want to visit this space. I'll show you what it is when we get there, but until then... This looks dodgy. I'm just gonna be impenetrable here. Okay, that's a bunch of days in the deck. That's a problem. Thankfully, we retained stuff from the last turn. Natural 1. Gosh. Oh, that kills me. Absolutely murders me. As defensive as I possibly can get. A lot of days in the deck is the problem here. We're about to get hit by an exploder exploding, which is why I had to make sure that I used my shield potion there. I actually got full value out of it. Surprising. Thank you so much, by the way, to the funnel for actually keeping us alive here. We would otherwise be dead. Nice. Okay. Attack mode, battery acid, Gatling gun? Yeah, no, I shouldn't have thought that was going to be a reasonable amount of damage. Thankfully, it doesn't matter. Oh shit, expressive. Good lord, the days. Stop with the deck trashing. It's way too much right now. Take it back a bit, eh? Or it's fine, I'll just work my way through Yor gradually. Good gosh. 2 repulses can just be real mean. Adrenal potion. What's it say? An adrenaline potion. One-way mirror. Gain 14 block, apply 3 vulnerability to all enemies. Mega upgrades to 17 and 8. Seems like it's a really good idea with his shield burst. Sure. I'm more than happy to lose 5 max HP here. Yeah, now I'm back on max HP. Nice. Not really how that's supposed to work, but it's fine. Sure, let's adrenaline potion here as well. Yeah, and that's exactly why I did it, because now I've got impenetrable shield burst. Got him. Whee. Woo! Electric armor. Cycle if your dex is less than 1. Gain thorns equal to your dex plus 1 exhaust, and it upgrades to be gain 2 dex before you do that. Seems pretty good for us. It's definitely one-way mirror, and I know that the enemy's not attacking this turn, so it's just a setup for the vulnerability. Unfortunately, I'm weakened and made frail this turn. So you could be attacking for a serious amount, or you could be attacking for basically nothing. And I cannot tell which at the moment. They can do 25 or they can do 5. And, well, I'm prepared to deal with exactly one of those. 5, nice. This turn can be a 5x2 or it can be buffs, so. Again, it's a situation of, I don't know. Pretty happy to collect here. I don't have any decks at the moment. So on mode shift, gain decks. Then I can electric armoire. That's right. Furniture. More interested personally in high voltage credenzas, but that's just me. My taste. Double defend. Oh, defense mode, defense. Gatling gun, get it out of the hand. I'll keep the battery acid pretty happily here. Alright, we seem to have escaped the damage cycle basically at this point, so seems nice. Don't know if I want to go defensive or aggressive. Gatling gun is just so... Ugh. I think I just stay defensive. And now... Defense, impenetrable, shield burst for... pretty reasonable amount of damage it looked like. Sucks. I'm gonna actually get the attack potion out of here. Deal 18 damage, lose 20 gold. Make a copy of a non-rare card in your draw pile. Okay, we'll accumulate. I think it's probably like attack mode accumulate, then Gatling gun. Yep, didn't even clear anyone. Excellent. Unfortunately, I need those minions killed. They will blow up, and that will harm me. There we go. That's exactly how I wanted that done as well. Suppressive, then we'll mode shift, defense. Play the impenetrable hope to hold on to the shield burst. Metal shell's fine. Shell, electric armor, and try and provide some vulnerability. Not gonna work, but it's fine either way. Give me the cards that let me win the game, damn it. Probably not a suppressor. Actually, you know what? It's mode shifts. Yeah. No, it's defense mode, mode shift, attack mode. Yeah. No need for any of those. Hey, it's Paranoia, our old... I hesitate to say friend. Walled. That's a lot of madnesses and days and just not good things in my deck right now. Woo! I actually managed to block all of that, surprisingly. I'm gonna shield burst then Madness the Collect, because Madness the Collect is pretty damn good. Actually really happy to mode shift here, so I'm gonna attack mode shifts. And let's just get it out of the deck. I think this is just more Madness and Paranoia, and yeah, it is. Actually, no, you just confused me. Great, my deck has got random costs now. It's actually quite wrong. Little battery acid so that I can play the suppressive fire, get that blur out, and I guess I'll Gatling Gull just so that I hold on to the shield burst rather than anything else there. Illusion's really rough as well. Still got that shield burst at least. Metal shell, hold the mirror, don't hold collect. Never mind, collect is exactly what got held, because of course it did. Madness to make it defend costs nothing. Oh gosh. We'll hold on to the Gatling gun just so that we have... Oh god, the regrets in the deck as well. Our deck is trashed right now. It is just so bad. I think if I don't go attack mode and then just start Gatling gun, we're just gonna lose soon. Mode shift. No, I mishandled that. I thought that I still had blur, is why I did that, by the way. I definitely don't. May as well get the damage in while I can. Good gosh, 2 dazed. 2 regrets, 2 doubts. I think we're just done now. Specifically with the regrets, I just don't think there's that much that you can do left. I definitely misplayed this fight. Like, entirely and definitely, that's on me. That doesn't mean it was easy. Oh, gosh. I'm trying to get some cards out of the hand there. And we're permanently weakened until the end of time. My remaining deck is still trashed again. Of course it is. Alright. This could be a kill. Okay. Insanity again, 34, and we haven't got the strength, but we do have mode shift. Awesome. And Gatling gun just to finish it off. Good lord. Frozen Egg. Whenever you add a power card to your deck, it is immediately upgraded. That sucked. All of that was just not good. Hey, it's the Transient that we're not going to be able to kill in time. Hello, Transient that we're not going to be able to kill in time. It's nice to see you, Transient, that we're not going to be able to kill in time. Yeah, this sucks as well. We're not going to be able to well defend ourselves this turn either. There's a one-way mirror. Didn't even get to keep a defense mode, but okay. Impenetrable in next hand. Is that useful? Not really. I'm gonna attack mode shift. Defense mode, impenetrable. Enemy's not weakened, so unless I shield burst here, I'm also gonna be taking damage. It's fine. Battery acid, strike, Gatling. Yeah. Gatling is X cost, not 0 cost, right? Gotta remind yourself of that one. Completely ended up goofing up my turns. Oh well. Alright, let's try that one again. It was attack mode shift, defense mode, impenetrable, battery, strike, shield burst, then Gatling Gull. Now we've got the suppressive fire. All's good. So mode shift here. Not bad. That could have been a lot worse. Still going to take some damage this turn, though. This is why I don't think we're killing the transient. Because it's not happening. Sure, we can throw a collect here. We can stack enough defense. The shield burst might be able to do it next turn, but we are so far from being able to do that. And we would need mode shifts. We don't have access to currently. I'm gonna attack and then just get that Gatling gun out there. Doesn't matter, just need to not take damage, it's fine. Oh gosh. Suppressive fire is pretty good. Right, I'm gonna draw from the collect first. Obviously looking for aggression. Well, at this rate, I think I could actually just throw the Gatling gun and we'll be fine. Oh, that counts as killing it. Okay. So we got a bottled flame. Upon pickup, choose an attack card at the start of each combat. That attack card will be in your open hand. Sure, we'll put that there. All right. And now we'll get off of the beaten path. Hold on to that shield burst, thankfully. Woo! Let's not even hit that turn. Good doing. Attack mode shift impenetrable. Battery acid, one-way mirror, impenetrable. Shield burst? You're probably hitting me with the debuff this turn. Then I just need to deal 28 damage next turn. Which ain't that hard to do. Especially if you defense mode shift Gatling. Yes. Point defense whenever a card's like... No, don't actually care about those. Let's have a quick look at the mega upgrade for backbar. Which becomes 30 and 6. That is pretty ridiculous. Bag of marbles. At the start of each combat, apply 1 vulnerability to all enemies as well as the crystal statue. Gain energy at the start of each turn. Breaks after you take 20 unblocked attack damage. That seems unlikely, but my deck will do that. So long as we play well at all. So I want to attack mode shift. One-way mirror. Yeah, attack mode shift. One-way mirror. Destroy all of you with a shield blast. Save for the backline, obviously. Awesome. Took no attack damage. Took a little bit of thorn damage, but no attack damage. Defense mode is the only remaining thing in the deck. Okay. Collect first. And then it's just defense mode, battery, and blow him up. Popped him. Yeah, there are so many things that would have just been lovely for this deck that we just didn't end up getting. It's a wee bit frustrating. A little bit saddening, I guess. So, Suppressive Fire is in our opening hand, as well as the Force Core always being shuffled to the top of our deck. Yeah, I'm going to Mega Upgrade that Force Core because it actually surprisingly turns into a lot of damage for us now. Because we're going to Reforge the Nail. You spot a small hut. Inside you hear the sound of hammering emanating from within. Ducking inside, you find an old smith working in a forge. Hello again, young one. What can I do for you today? Lose 100 gold and 2 upgraded cards. Rough. Get rid of the... Oof. Impenetrable. Tough one to lose. But you hand the old smith your old nail. I see, I can fix this, but I'll need some of your arsenal to do it. You hand him some of what you have, and he starts to work. Cling, clang, clang! The hammers, he hammers the nails together, and with the supplies you gave him, the nail is reforged. Attacks deal double damage from now on. Pure nail. This event can only appear, that is to say, the forge itself can only appear on the 3rd floor, so it doesn't get ridiculously powerful. You still have to get to that point, and by getting to that point, typically you've already won the game. Got him. Another one-way mirror is probably a bit much. Hello, Rhapsody. Can I kill you in a single turn? That's the question, is it not? Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous deck trashing. Alright. Let's run suppressive. There's your overflow, sure. As long as you give me defensive cards, we're fine. Most of those sucked. Really sad. 40 damage? Why is it dealing 40 damage? Oh, right, because it's doubled. So if I collect first, that's going to be pretty ridiculous. Battery acid and then Gatling gun. Well, Gatling gun for about that much damage, and then antimatter for about that much. Seems good. This one though. Force field, definitely. Fierce bash, definitely. I also want a hard reboot, just get a totally new hand. Strike and charge shot. Beautiful. Meat on the bone. If your HP is at or below 50% at the end of combat, heal for 12 HP, as well as, hey, another opportunity to become impenetrable. Thank you. Kind of want to rest. Time Eater is the thing. I also want the mega upgrade on so many of these different things, but yep, we'll rest. Keep ourselves safe. See, because I can't see the incoming attacks, so I just have to defend as though the most possible damage is incoming every single turn. It's unfortunate I have to play the battery this turn then. Yeah, 114 damage on this shield burst seems pretty good. However, I'm just going to hold it in hand. Looking for the best defensive cards I have in my deck. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that'll count. Impenetrable defend, and shield burst is now 300 damage. That's pretty good. Sadly, I couldn't guarantee that I would retain it. Gatling gun, 12. So I can give myself two more strength right now. Actually, one more strength right now. Mode swap. So this would go to 9 by base, 9 by base with the vulnerability. Actually, it just goes to 13. So 13 by 2x, 2x, set 14. So 13 by 14. It's going to be less than 200. So don't seem like that one's lethal, bud. Yeah, it's probably just the mode swap giving us defense. I'll suppress it far, and then I'll also throw in a metal shell and a normal defense. I'll times up on that one. But we get a pretty ridiculous block. Defense mode, one-way mirror. Defend, and then we'll check if this is lethal yet. It's not. It's still short. Ha! I know. If I want to hold the shield burst, I've got to play charge battery and Gatling gun. They don't accomplish anything here, but it's just to guarantee that the shield burst is the card that I end up holding at the end of the turn. Which, with enough defensive cards here, would have been enough. 402. Okay, so 15. Hey, exact damage. Got him. That was a ridiculously long episode because we had, you know, nothing doing damage for a ridiculously long period of time there. Sometimes that happens, though. Feast or famine. Also, speaking of feast or famine, we got cursed by the runic icosahedron. That's really annoying. I'm still not going to say what it is when you roll a 20, but it's a similar effect in that you never roll it after that point. For the moment, my name is Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slave the Spire. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.